Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buzz and Suds, last beer of the night. We're going to go out big with Triple Barrel Big Bad Baptist. Y'all know we love Big Bad Baptist. This one's out of Epic Brewing out of Salt Lake City, Utah. This one's 11.2%. So what makes this triple barrel is the adjuncts are coffee and coconut, and they barrel age those in fresh whiskey barrels. And then the Imperial Stout is barrel aged in both rum and whiskey barrels. So you got stout, rum barrel, whiskey barrel, and then you have the adjuncts in the barrel. 1 + 2, 3.
That's 3.
All right, so there's your triple. Have never had this before. This one's courtesy of Nathan. Picked this up on his trip to Asheville. I guess Epic distributes there. Like I said, love the base beer, the Big Bad Baptist. We're big fans of that one, so can't wait to try the triple barrel.
Yeah, thanks, Nathan.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right.
Dark.
Black.
I mean, it poured very black.
Looks a little thicker than the last.
Yeah, it does look thick. Holds that, holds that really well, 11.2%.
All right, let's get the nose. That smells. So I get coffee right off.
Oh my gosh, so much coffee. So much coffee. And that's what we loved about Big Bad Baptist, was that kind of espresso, that peppery coffee. That's what I really get. I could almost even, there's almost like a spice to it. I know there's no cinnamon in this, but I kind of just get this spice.
From peppery.
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of get that too. So no coconut though. I get something sweet after the roastiness, but
as I'm getting used to it, I think I can get some of that like vanilla coconut, but you gotta get past that coffee is the hard part.
Yeah, it's taking a little while to get past that coffee.
Let's just drink it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man.
Okay, I do get it on the flavor.
So much coconut, right?
Yeah.
So much coconut.
Wow. Yeah, more and more, the more it lingers in my mouth.
That's the predominant flavor, I think. Love coconut, man. Love coconut. When it's well done like this, love coconut.
I love it in beers. I hate coconut, but I love it in beers.
You don't like the texture.
Yeah, I don't like the texture. Unless it's, roasted. I love roasted, like a Zagnut. I love a roasted coconut. Wow, that's a lot of coconut.
Behind the coconut, now just second sip, starting to get some roasted malt there. Some chocolate.
I was getting coffee second myself, and then third I'm kind of getting some roasted malt, and maybe a little sweetness, which could be from the barrel aging, or it could just be from the coconut.
Yeah, some booze there now. 11.2.
That coconut though, that was a big coconut.
It's huge. Yeah, that's a big beer.
I really like the amount of coconut that's in it. It's hard to balance that coffee and coconut.
I know.
Because, each one is going to fade at a different rate, and so it's going to be a different beer if you try it every month, which I am suggesting you should try that.
Now, going back in for the nose, I'm more getting just kind of a booze, like a bourbon and rum, and some coconut. But none of that big coffee note I was getting on the aroma on the first few smells.
Yeah, I think you get acclimated to the coffee smell pretty quickly, and then you can start getting other stuff, because I don't smell any coffee either now. Yeah. But that was such big coffee right up front that it's not gone, it's just you're used to it.
Yeah, definitely sweet, creamy vanilla. Coffee's really, big on the nose at first, but really taking a back seat to the amount of coconut in this.
Yeah.
Mouth feels a little on the thinner side.
It is. I thought it might be a little thicker. I think I'm getting some lactose too, though.
Yeah, and there's definitely some sweetness there.
But I think it's got that distinctive lactose sweetness, so I think they added that to make it a little sweeter. Yeah. Well, if you all know what they did with the coffee and what they did with the coconut in the barrels, let us know, because I don't know if they actually put it with the beer in the barrels.
No, the beer specifically says the beer was aged in different barrels.
So they didn't do it in water. They must have done it in some sort of
Would there be
spirit.
any benefit? There's no benefit to just sticking dry ingredients in a barrel.
No, I wouldn't think so.
It'd have to be...
You'd have to roast it in the barrel. You'd have to heat it up to roast it in the barrel in order to impart those flavors.
Yeah, there would be no...
Just leaving it in there.
You couldn't impart anything just from storing it.
That'd be like putting in Tupperware. It wouldn't do any good.
Tupperware that held whiskey.
Well, so it might get a little of that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it would only be the coffee beans and the coconut that touch the barrel.
Yeah,
It'd have to be direct contact.
I wouldn't think that. I mean, some of it would be diffused in the air within the barrel,
Yeah.
but still, that's a really poor way to impart those flavors. I'm sure that they
Put it in the
some
whiskey.
sort of fluid in there to get it in. It could be whiskey. It could be. Some people use vodka because it's not pure grain alcohol, but it's an alcohol that doesn't impart that much flavor to your beer.
Yeah.
But it does add a lot of ABV
To
to it.
allow the char and the whiskey character to get into those solid ingredients. But yeah.
However they did it, I mean, the amount of coconut in this beer is phenomenal.
So what about the barrels? What about rum and whiskey? Well, we get a booze to it, but
yeah, it's boozy, which might be from the rum, but it may just be the alcohol
I
content.
mean, it's hard with as sweet as it is, and having rum and whiskey. Like we've done a couple of rum beers, and now, so we thought, I can taste that characteristic rum.
Right.
I'm not sure I get that, but
I don't.
Bourbon, I mean, kind of takes over for me if you have
I
it
would
too.
think so too. Yeah, I can't knock it for that though. I just don't know that they got
So much
anything out of it
coconut.
being in
Yeah.
rum barrels, except to say maybe the rum, the coconut. Maybe they use rum in the coconut in the barrels. I don't know.
But if you were to ask me what this beer is, I would say it's a coconut stout.
Not a coffee stout,
No, I'd say a coconut stout.
but it smelled like coffee.
It did, but everything from now on, it doesn't smell like coffee anymore.
That's because you got used to it.
Well, I'm just saying the coconut is the star of this show.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
As far as the nose, though, I mean,
It came off
Coffee
big,
was
especially.
big.
Yeah, it did, but that's gone.
but then the flavor, wow, such coconut.
Yeah.
And I'm still tasting that sweet coconut.
Yeah.
So it's good. What are you gonna give it?
I'm kind of like 4.5, 4.25. I'm kind of in between there.
I'm at a 4.5. I love coconut in beers, and
Yeah.
I think that's a hard flavor to get in beers and to keep in beer. I wish that I could get the coconut and the coffee at the same time, but I live with one. And if I got both, that would be a 4.75.
Yeah,
So 4.5 for me.
I think more mouthfeel, a little more like fudgy chocolate, like all that kind of stuff would up it. I'm gonna go 4.33, like right in between. This is good. It's worth trying.
That's fair.
I mean, this actually it's been on the shelf, so it's not crazy hard to get. It's definitely worth, especially if you like. I guess if you love coconut, you're gonna love this even more than I. Yeah, and I do like coconut, but it's a little different than just the base because again, that first coffee, but the coffee doesn't shine through as everything after that. So
Right.
that's the main difference. But still, great beer worth trying.
Yeah, it is.
Anything else?
No.
As always, guys, if you can have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.